Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In today's episode we have a selection of epic sniping clips, and as you can tell, Enders is starting us off in exactly the right direction with an insane 5-man kill feed with some of the best snipes I've seen on this game, followed up with a clean 6-man using the Krag Jorgensen. Yamawa's Atletico is next, using the Kar 98K. This is going to be some longer range sniping and an incredible shot at the end. Eddie One Pop's bringing us a slightly longer clip. This one is going to be played on Twisted Steel, and he's pulling off a bit of a flank with the scout class, and it's a nice one because it's not just one kill feed. It's a little bit more tactical than that, but he does pick up a lot of points in the process, linking some nice headshot kills together as well, as you'll tell. A really accurate sniping clip. Dooku BF5 is playing on Rotterdam, getting himself a perfect angle from the bridge on camping enemies. Savon is next up, and he's got himself in a great position, waiting for enemies to push past him on this alpha objective. The flag is full of enemies, and he's going to try and do something about them.
Don't die.
Oh, you hit 5 man?
6, come on.
6 man? Nice. GG, yeah, this is nice.
Stack is still going.
Oh,
Ooh, 8 man, come on.
Abo Hagas is next up, pulling off one of the best clips in today's episode. Imran Khan is next up, and this one was a bit unusual. It's got all the hallmarks of a cheater with the way that he fires 2 headshots straight through the smoke and picks up 2 kills, but then he misses a couple of shots and the rest of them are pretty believable. Those first 2 shots though, wow, if they're legit, that's absolutely insane. TristanG is next up, playing on Rotterdam, getting himself a really nice position on enemies that are camping behind the bridge section as they're looking to push over. They've got very limited cover, and as he's over here getting himself a flank, a nice position on all of these campers, he racks up some serious kills and a whole load of score.
Bro, whatever I just did was nuts. Dude! Oh!
What? Save the clip.
I am. I'm still doing it.
Moving on, we've got PaniccAttacc playing on Aerodrome. This is going to be a very accurate clip, looking to take out enemies at all sorts of ranges. We're looking close range, we're looking at campers and people prone in the distance, relocating after he takes a hit, getting himself not so much the health back, but the reload in more importantly. The enemy that shot him might think he's moved, and then he sets back to work again with some accurate shots, finishing the clip off.
That got me up.
Cycle 98, a regular on the Battlefield Top Plays, is pulling off a very nice clip. This one is going to be played on Armada and is an objective playing clip on Alpha.
Estamos três a jogar Sniper. Matas mais que eu. Já estás no chão, ó.
Remble is next up, pulling off a very unusual clip. The Kar 98K, he's on Twisted Steel, spots an enemy in the distance, calculates it perfectly, and check out what he does next. No-Ho Mode is next up, playing on Rotterdam at the start of a game of operations. He's looking to pinch these attackers as they are pushing from their base into open space. They haven't got a whole load of room, and he just racks up the kills. Moving on to one of my favourite participants in the top plays, it's Maxeek, and using this Kar 98K, he domes enemies at incredible range, doesn't miss many shots at all, an absolutely insane streak.
Oh my, what? 5 shots, 5 headshots.
Next up, he has another clip, this time on Aerodrome. So this is spawning in, spotting enemies, and killing them all in one go without missing many shots at all. An absolutely fantastic effort.
Alright, can I get one more? I missed it. That's the rip.
Next up, we've got the Kar 98K being used by Segurawau. He is going to be playing on Twisted Steel, looking towards Bravo objective, popping heads as he sees these guys peeking out of the barn and then prone in the distance. Next up, we've got a pretty awesome clip sent in from Kasatos. Playing on Rotterdam, he's up on the bridge, he gets himself a nice little kill feed, and then finishes the clip off with an absolutely epic high IQ snipe.
Oh, we can do one. Should we go for the B and just move it?
TheSimplyNavy is next up, included because of just the different type of clip this is going to be. Really accurate stuff, and I just love the high sensitivity flick aiming that he's got on enemies that I can barely see in the distance, but he manages to make out. WonszSenpai is next up with a selection of clips. I'm going to include 3 of these today. I think they're just awesome, especially when this guy sends in 3, 4, 5 clips all at once, and they're all usually good enough to be included. So I'll include a couple of them. Starting out with the Krag Jorgensen, he's going on a 7 kill streak on what looks like Aerodrome from this section of the map. Really, really good stuff as he clears out the campers. Getting shot at as well, just incredibly accurate. The next one he sent is again with the Crag. This one's going to be a 5-man on the same map. Finishing his submission off, we're moving over to Twisted Steel. Again, sticking with the Crag. This is going to be a very, very accurate streak. Next up, we've got a clip from TuxRush, and technically it's not sniping because he's not going to be using a sniper, but he does snipe someone at incredible range. Check out what he does next. JWestie's next up, playing on Aerodrome. This one is going to be, again, as with most of the clips in this episode, really accurate stuff with a couple of collats in there, a couple of nice shots as well as he pushes towards Delta, looking to remove some enemies off the flag. They're pretty unaware, aren't they? Difficult to make out exactly where the enemies start and the rocks end. He manages to work it out, misses a couple of shots, takes a little while to get into the groove of things, but then he just demolishes his opponents. A nice plane snipe from Pages here. Not too often you see these on Battlefield 5. Thanks for watching this week's Top Plays. It's quite a long one today. I thought I'd put all the sniping clips together. I'm going to leave you with around 5 or 10 awesome clips. There's that one in the background from SLYDOG. Just quick scoping the guy out at the top of that truck is pretty cool. I'll leave you with the rest of these clips. If you did enjoy it, leave a like. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the episode, and remember, you can send your clips into BattlefieldTopPlays@gmail.com. We'll be having a really cool giveaway on the channel soon, another piece of equipment from Blue to give away, and I've got other giveaways running on other sections of my channel. Details for those can be found in the description down below. We'll actually be giving away a 2080 Ti, which is pretty insane stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.
Here it comes. Oh, come on. Oh, I just got a triple collateral. Oh.